All right, we're going to go with a real quick overview of the first batch of the new DC 52. Um, I think I talked about Justice League, um, the first book, and I might, I'll probably pick up the second issue. Uh, I mean, Batman's a jerk, but apparently that's his personality now, which I'm not crazy about. I mean, it's one thing about being, a little darker and grimmer than other characters, but when you just come off as an a-hole, you wonder why would anybody respect him um, at this point? Let me take these off. Getting too much clear. All right. So, anyways, Justice League, as I say, I wasn't crazy about it, but I'll give it a second look. Okay. Action number one. This is with Grant Morrison, Rags Morales, and Rick Bryant. I cannot remember the last time I actually picked up a Superman book and went, "Wow, this is good." Um, I'm definitely picking up the second issue. Um, I'm enjoying it. I like the Superman with a little bit more of an edge to him. Um, Lex Luthor, they could have written him out of continuity, as far as I can see. John Byrne did the reboot, turning him from just career criminal to megalomaniac, a billionaire industrialist, and Byrne did some really good stuff with it, and I don't think anybody else has really done it uh, any better. Maybe they should have not brought in Luther, at least initially. I don't. I mean, he adds nothing to it. You know, in my opinion, that's the only downside that I have. And if Lex is going to be a major part of the book, I'm out. Okay, Animal Man. Oh, where do I start? I wanted to like this book, but you want to tell me, is this what? Is that freaking hideous? I mean, it's what we used to call uh, fanish. Um, I don't know who this guy Travel Foreman is. Um, you know what? Dan Green is a good guy, and I'm going to just say that there wasn't much he could do with what he had to work with. But I would never pick up a book without by Travel Foreman if this is what I can deal with. The Animal Man, uh, Jeff Lemire. I'm not familiar with him. I don't care. Somebody online was saying that you know if you can read a book where a character's eyes stop bleeding and you still don't care, there's something wrong. And Animal Man is that's it, one and only issue I'm getting. Batgirl, Gail Simone, um, Audience CF, and Vincent Cifuentes. I love it. I really do. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it. As much as I like Gail Simone, I didn't know how I was going to feel about Barbara being back. But this is really good. I'm looking forward to seeing who this character, this is called the Mirror, is. Um, find what's going on. Really good. And as I said last time, um, that cover is amazing. I mean, just love the cover. And so, anyways, that's 2 out of 3. Batwing. Did not see this coming. I had no clue. This is part of that Batman Incorporated thing, which I didn't read. So as I said, I haven't read Batman continually. I mean, for a long time. But Batwing, this is really, really good. It's Judd Winnick and Ben Oliver. Ben Oliver is absolutely amazing. I didn't know him. The art is so incredible. Uh, has that Alex Ross um, realistic feel to it, and like painted. Uh, Judd Winnick, as I've said before, some of the stuff I love, and other stuff is like I don't care. He's hitting it out of the ballpark in this, and I'm really looking forward to a second issue. We'll see where we go from there, what he does with the characters, but that's two Batman books. Speaking of Batman books, I don't care. Um, Interesting that Detective Comics, the first comic in which Batman appears, and I don't care for it. And the Joker, I mean, this has all been done before, and they got a big reveal at the end. Ooh, maybe the Joker's not going to look like the Joker again. Ooh, that's friggin' original. Um, Good luck with that. As I say, Batwing, yes. Batwing, and Batgirl, yes. Detective, no. Green Arrow, haven't we all seen this before? I mean, seriously? Um, you know what? I just don't care. Uh, you know, Oliver is obviously gonna have trouble with a guy who's he's hired as CEO of his corporation, and I don't care. You know the guy's gonna end up getting involved with villains and the whole thing, and it's gonna be. I mean, didn't we all go through that with Bruce and Tony Stark? I don't care. I really don't. And he takes down three pathetic villains. Uh, I've never heard of in like 2 or 3 pages, which I don't even think they deserved that. And then at the end, there's a reveal like, oh, a dozen third string villains I've never heard of. You know what? That's it. Um, I wrote that. J.T. Kroll. I will say the art is nice. I mean, Dan Jurgens and George Perez, the guys are great. The art is really good. Uh, but the story, I don't care. You know what? I'm sorry to say that, but I don't. Hawk and Dove. Justice League International. I want to like it. I'm not really sure. There's actually a Batman in here who's not a total a-hole. Um, has a couple of good lines. I'm not familiar with this. What was it? Was Steer General in Iron or what? August General in Iron. Um, that's cool. I actually do like that. The Justice League International is truly international. I like that. Lady Godiva, I think it is, who either should, who's like, is she like Medusa with the hair? Um, I don't know. We'll see. We know that Guy is gonna come back, right? And so I'll give that a second look. We'll see what happens. Dan Jurgens. All right, that's okay. That's right. Men of War. I wasn't gonna like it. I gotta admit it. I didn't think I was gonna enjoy it. I really was impressed by the first issue. Ivan Brandon, Tom Derenick, Jonathan Vankin, and Phil Winslade. That is a cool cover, and it's I like it. Has the first issue has an additional story at the end. You have the sort of origin, if you will, or a setup for the new Sergeant Rock, and then a second story called Navy SEALs, um, by Jonathan Vankin, who I'm not familiar with, which is also pretty good. Um, so I really didn't think I was going to like it. I wasn't sure I was going to go with it, but I'm going to be picking up the second issue of that. I actually have high hope for it, which surprises me. I didn't care for Hawk and Dove. I didn't like Animal Man. Uh, this is OMAC. Dan Didio, Keith Giffen, Scott Koblish. Oh my God, this is so horrible. I mentioned in the other video, the pull video, that I wasn't expecting much about this, and that I thought Jack would turn over his grave, and it's like, come on, it's, you know what? It really is as if Dan Didio and Keith Giffen had decided to spit in the eye of Jack Kirby and totally destroy um, the his legacy at DC. If that's what you had in mind, by God, you're doing a heck of a job. Static Shock, I like it. Has a good feel to it. It's pretty much, the Virgil Hawkins that we all, we know and love. Hasn't changed much. Not sure if I'm gonna how thrilled I am by these villains that they have going on, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Scott McDaniel, John Rosen, Jonathan Clampion, and LeBeau Underwood. Nice job, guys, and definitely going to be picking up the second issue, and I like it. I like it. And I think a few minutes left. Quickly go. Look, it's Stormwatch. Okay. Swamp Thing. Really nice. The art by Vanek Paquet and Scott Snyder, who was, as I've said before, is becoming one of my favorite comic writers. Is American Vampire is really good. This is really good. There's a lot of stuff going on that, again, as with the Alan Moore issue, this is one of those, everything you knew was wrong. Alex Holland is no longer Swamp Thing. He may have been Swamp Thing at one time, but he's not now. Who's the new Swamp Thing? How is Alex still tied in with the Green? It's creepy, and this does what I think the writers and creative team and Animal Man wanted to do. Was they make this very creepy, have this unsettling feel to it. Where they utterly failed. This is really good, and they do a really nice cameo by Superman. Again, it's that new Superman with a bit of a harder edge to it, and but also someone who is apparently respected by others in the superhero community.